VocalCitizen. This is VocalCitizen Reviews. Yes, I'm doing 2 in one night because I can't stand it. I want to do it. The song we're going to be doing today is Famous by Tom MacDonald. Super excited. I love this song. It touches on something that, I guess some artists talk about, but not to the depths that Tom MacDonald takes this song. Again, this is a review, not a reaction. I love this. I have both Tom MacDonald's albums, Death Threats and Ghost Stories. I got them the day after Christmas this year. Absolutely love them. I think it's very, very important to have physical copies of music because it's just nice to have physical copies of the music. On occasion I buy music, digital music, but I'd rather have the actual physical copies. I'm old school, so there didn't used to be CDs when I was collecting music on record and cassette tape for Walkmans. Those were cool. Anyway, but Famous is off of Ghost Stories, and when I heard the song, I heard it off of that first, and then he dropped Famous. So, or maybe it was the other way around. I think I saw Famous right before I came back home from my trip visiting my daughter, and then my CDs were in the mail the day after Christmas. That's what it was. I saw the video first, but when I opened Ghost Stories and popped it in, I was like, oh crap, Famous is on here. That's really cool. And listen to it, listen to it, listen to it, listen to it. And, you know, there's Code of the Road, there's Fame, there's, you know, you got the money, you're gonna have the girls, you're gonna have the parties, you're gonna drink, you're gonna do whatever. You're gonna enjoy yourself, you're gonna buy cars that are far more expensive than you could have ever dreamed of. You're gonna buy a big old house, and, you know, if you're not smart with your money, or if you get into the excesses of fame too much, you could potentially burn out. And what I like about Tom MacDonald doing Famous is, especially with the video, which I'm not allowed to talk about, it's going to play on my TV. I do not have permission from the artist to put the video up on the screen yet, so I will not do that unless I get his permission. But I do intend to do all of his catalog of videos that he's released. Not going to do the album tracks that have not been released in video form by Tom MacDonald, unless he gives me permission, because yay. But in this song, he opens his soul to express the effect of fame on the anxiety-ridden individual. And he's told us many times he deals with depression. He has anxiety. I have anxiety, and I don't have depression, but I have OCD. I have PTSD and panic disorder. My mother had bipolar, so I get it. But when you put fame onto, you know, people that are anxious about even the smallest things in life, all the way up to the things that probably triggered their anxiety in the first place, that can be a lot to take. It can be a lot for somebody to take, especially people who are dealing with depression who don't feel worthy of things, and they get the fame, and it's not quite what they wanted. And as Tom MacDonald covers in this song, he wants to run away sometimes because it's so overwhelming and he cannot disappear. It's a great song. I'm trying not to make this, I'm 4 minutes in, I'm trying not to make this, 10 minutes before I get to it. So I'm going to get to the song, we're going to listen to it. I don't need to pause it and talk in the middle of it because the lyrics speak for themselves. Speak for themselves. Beautiful, Famous by Tom MacDonald. Go visit Tom's channel and subscribe and watch the original video. And also go to hangovergang.com and just show him some love because he deserves it. Here we go.
I'm the king of the town. I should own it like I own this place, but I just walk along quietly. And when I'm out, I keep my head down cause they know my face. I hope that nobody finds me. I'm a rock star. Saw me on a cop car. Heard me screaming, white boy. Mama, I don't got far. I got hella money. Everything I want. Everybody loves me. I'm a happy
a second. I have heard on other reaction channels people going in on Tom hard for that auto-tune. And I said this in Cloned Rappers, the auto-tuning that he uses in the bridge, the auto-tuning that he uses here. I think the use of auto-tune right at that moment, yes, might be to keep him on, but he's elevated. He turned up the auto-tune so much, it's so heavy. I think it's very obvious, at least to me, this is the way I interpret it. He's talking about the fame and how polished everything is supposed to be now. He's speaking as the celebrity. You want my picture, take it, you know. It's a brush. I paint, and I have specific brushes that I use just to do certain things. And I think that's the way Tom uses auto-tune, is he uses it to put accents and defining strokes and that kind of thing across the canvas of his music, maybe to make the words, you know, pop that much more. That's very artificial fame. Fame is not tangible. You can track it, but it's not actually tangible. So it has a very artificial element to it, and I think that's why he overdoes the auto-tune in that part, just to, you know, kind of bring that truth to life. I could be way off. Who knows? It's 10 o'clock at night. Okay, here we go.
Rock star.
Yes, he is.
Dad, I hate this. Mama, I done got fired. I feel like I'm falling apart. I've been beaten, but it's not my heart. I'm lost in the dark. My hands out in front of my face. I'm feeling for anything hard. I reach with my arms. The walls and the ceilings are far, and I'm bleeding, surrounded by sharks. I just need a spark to see if the demons I'm fleeing have followed me here from the start. I'm dreaming and speaking with God when I'm sleeping. It ends with alarms and feeding my scars with secrets I'm keeping so deeply it's squeezing the blood from my heart. There's a person in me getting lost in the trees till I'm up on the stage and I freeze. I just need a car and a key. I will start it and leave. When I'm far, then I'll get out and scream. I'm a rock star. Saw me on the cop car. Heard me screaming, white boy. Mama, I don't got far. I got hit up. Everything I want. Everybody loves. I'ma have my fun. Living a good life. In a bad way. Looking for good times. Finding the bad days. Everything is great. Go ahead and check my page. Got another million views. Got another million plays. Yeah, I'm so famous. Put me on your playlist. Got my side scene. Want a picture taken. Everything is fake. Like the smile that's on my face. Like this grilling, like these chains. I am everything I hate. But I'm so famous. I'm a rock star.
His melancholy in this screams. It screams. It screams. You can hear, I mean, any good actor is going to be able to convey emotion. Any good singer is going to be able to convey emotion. But he just oozes the frustration and the kind of sadness, and not sadness, it's melancholy, it sounds like. I don't think he wants to give up his fame. I don't think he wants to give it up. I think he wants to reconcile it in his mind, because it's so much. It's so much. And I have had the good fortune of meeting and talking to people in the know, famous people, you know, actors and musicians, and to a man, just about every one of them has said, yeah, it gets hard sometimes not being able to go grocery shopping, because most artists, including Tom, like if you go to one of his concerts or something like that, I've not been, unfortunately. I'm hoping he comes my way soon. I'm stuck in the middle of the country, so whatever. But anyway, I'm hoping, when he comes, I'll get to actually meet him. From what I understand, however, what he has said in interviews, when he does a concert, I guess he intentionally keeps the venue small so he can have like a few hundred people there. And him and Nova stay till even if it's 4 o'clock in the morning. He does the show and then he hangs out afterward and he talks to every single fan. He takes pictures with them and he signs the stuff they want him. And he doesn't just say hi, click, signature, see ya, and move on to the next person. He actually takes the time to bullshit, just to chit chat, just, well, what's up? I like your pants type stuff. Real fan interaction. And I imagine, knowing that, because I have anxiety as well, I imagine his anxiety is probably very masked, but also very much present during that. Because I have a thing about people touching me, immediately assuming I want to give a hug. I'm a hugger, but I don't like it when people assume. And when you're Tom MacDonald and you're as famous as he is, and the people want to take a hug or shake your hand or press their face in close or give me a kiss or something like that for the selfie, that's got to wear on you, where he just wants to find a key in a car, and when he gets far enough, drive away, and when he gets far enough out, he wants to get out and scream. Not because he doesn't love his fans, but because of the internal mental battles that are happening with people who deal with anxiety. So I think the song Famous and the video, even though we didn't get to watch it, very, very revealing, very naked, very open, expressing more, it's not animosity, but anxiety toward being famous and all that entails. It was very generous of Tom to make this song, and then later on the video, because I'm sure it took a lot out of him to express that, to reveal that to people, especially since it's considered to be, oh, you hate the fact that you're famous. Poor little rich boy, is what a lot of people are going to say about it. But when you get down into the meat and potatoes of it, artists are people, Barbara Streisand still gets stage fright when she goes out on stage. All these years, 40, 50 something years later, she still gets stage fright. So you never know what your amazing, musical heroes and your celebrity crushes, they seem fabulous and flawless when they're out and about, but they're still people, and some of them might be dealing with their own stuff, and they have to put on that mask, which is what I believe Tom MacDonald was talking about, like the grill and like these chains, I'm everything I hate. Because most people who have anxiety have a tendency to be introverts. So anyway, I could talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, but hope you liked it. I am planning to do probably Ashes to Ashes, Fake Fans, and then Buttholes. That's kind of the order that I have it in. Still crossing my fingers that Tom MacDonald and Noah Rockefeller will give me permission to use their videos so I can include those. When I watch reaction videos, I will watch it, but like the person has to be pretty good for me to watch a 10 to 15 minute video with no video on it. So I understand, and I want to get to that point, but I'm going to wait for permission from them, because I don't think it would be nice to do it otherwise. Anyway, everybody have a good one. Hangover game forever. And yeah, let's keep going. Let me know what you think and what songs you want me to do next. Peace out.